Lawmakers on Capitol Hill are trying to get a better understanding of how national security has changed in the 20 years since the 9/11 terror attacks. The Senate Homeland Security Committee held a worldwide threats hearing this morning. They questioned Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas, National Counterterrorism Center Director Abizaid, and FBI Director Christopher Wray. They wanted to learn about the new threats the nation is facing and how those threats are being addressed. For more on this, I'd like to bring in CBS News Homeland Security and Justice reporter Nicole Sganga. Hi, Nicole. So what were the key pieces of information lawmakers wanted from today's hearing, and did they get the answers they were looking for?
Well, hi, Tanya. Good to be with you. And lawmakers were riddled with questions spanning from foreign terrorism to domestic violent extremism to cybersecurity to immigration, which, of course, was a hot topic today. And in short, no, to address your question, lawmakers did not get all of the answers they set out for. Most notably, Secretary Mayorkas, head of the Department of Homeland Security, was unable to give Senator Johnson a response when asked about how many migrants encountered at the U.S.-Mexico border had been dispersed within the United States, given a notice to appear in court for immigration hearings so they could seek legal asylum. Of course, we do know, based on CBP data, that in August, roughly 75% of single adults encountered at the U.S.-Mexico border were immediately expelled back into Mexico. For families, that number is closer to 20%. Also, we know that over the course of the past few days, thousands of migrants, most of them from Haiti, crossed the southern border near Del Rio, Texas, overwhelming U.S. border officials and prompting them to establish a makeshift migrant processing encampment underneath the international bridge there. So that was a big topic of discussion at today's hearing. And we did learn that at its high point, U.S. Border Patrol officials encountered anywhere from 13,000 to 15,000 individuals in that location. Secretary Mayorkas saying that that number is now below 10,000. And lastly, Tanya, FBI Director Wray was asked multiple times about a Washington Post report out today indicating that the Bureau had refrained from helping to unlock the computers of hundreds of businesses that were rocked by a major ransomware attack this summer. For 3 weeks, you might recall, the report had indicated that the FBI secretly obtained the digital key needed to unlock these computers. And you might recall this supply chain attack originating with the software company Kaseya. Director Wray largely avoiding the question, citing the ongoing nature of the investigation. But, we still don't know why the FBI would not have acted sooner in order to avoid millions of dollars in recovery costs. So that remains to be seen, Tanya.
Right. And Nicole, how are Homeland Security threats changing and evolving, and what are security and intelligence leaders doing to adapt to these new threats?
Yeah, the theme today, Tanya, was also looking back on the 20th anniversary of 9/11, and one of the threats that exists today that was perhaps not as prevalent back then is cyber. Secretary Mayorkas saying today that victims of ransomware attacks paid an estimated $350 million in ransoms last year. We actually know that's a conservative estimate. That is a 311% increase over what we saw in 2019, with an average payout in ransomware of $300,000. That would indicate that, many of these victims are smaller businesses, schools, hospitals, cities. We know that the FBI is investigating over 100 types of ransomware, something Director Wray also brought up today. One thing that is also evolving, Tanya, is the threat of domestic terrorism. And Director Wray also mentioning today that since the spring of 2020, the FBI has more than doubled its domestic terrorism caseload from roughly 1,000 to about 2,700 investigations. It has also more than doubled the number of personnel devoted to domestic terrorism. That figure would appear to include, the personnel and staff needed to tackle the mammoth caseload stemming from the January 6th attacks on the U.S. Capitol. Wray also noting that 62 law enforcement officers have been killed on the job in 2021. Get this, that is an officer murdered in this country every 5 5 days, and already more than what we experienced back in 2020. Lastly, one threat that has evolved but not changed altogether, we should note, is foreign terrorism. When you look back, 20 years ago, the threat of Al-Qaeda in Afghanistan, we did hear from lawmakers today, like Ranking Member Portman, who said, the Taliban does have similarities. It looks a little bit like it did 20 years ago, namely its leaders still have ties to the terrorist organization Al-Qaeda. There are concerns that Afghanistan will become a hotbed or a safe haven for terrorist organizations again, including ISIS-K, responsible for the attack outside of Kabul's airport that we know took the lives of 13 U.S. service members and scores of Afghans. So, the FBI Director telling Senator Portman there that he's certainly concerned about that situation, also concerned that Sirajuddin Haqqani, currently Afghanistan's new acting interior minister, remains on the FBI's most wanted list. So a lot there, some similarities we are seeing when it comes to foreign terrorism, compared to 20 years ago, but altogether a very evolved, a very different sort of threat environment the United States is facing in 2021.
A lot to cover for sure. Nicole Sganga, thank you for breaking it down for us.
Thank you.